G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel. I've fixed the pitch and negative issue. I just had the image sensor the wrong polarity and I've fixed it up and now she's working properly. And yeah, I'm just testing with my NBTV test card here. Got it in focus with the lens and the Nipkoff disc scanning surface, and yeah, and on display we see a crude picture of the NBTV test card. Just trying to get the lamp into position to display it. And this is coming from the camera I've got pointed to the screen. So you can see, you can just make out NBTV. Yeah, hold on a minute. There we are. Now this dome sensor is actually very sensitive. That I can have this lamp at a reasonable distance to display display NBTV and display objects, and it even works. It's even picking up outside light as well when I have the garage door open. The only drag is though it's hard to see the screen because the light's just blinding the camera picking it up, and the screen is very dim. I'm going to have to get some more brighter LED. I'll have to make a brighter LED bank. But anyhow, yeah, here we are. It's displaying the test card. Now, I don't know if I can get it on this, if I can be able to film the camera, but film the monitor screen, but maybe I can, I don't know. Yeah, can't, as the LED bank's a bit too dim, can't pick it up on this camera, so that's why I've got me ultra sensitive CCD Panasonic RX3 camcorder pointed to the screen once again, which is what I use for filming all my Nipkoff disc mechanical TV telerecordings. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased that this camera is now working properly. Now, I'm going to see if I can display some other objects. So, bear with me while I put something else in place. There I have me dolly ornament of a princess, and I can actually just make her out on display, which is excellent. Mind you, the light is oversaturated because I've got the lamp pointer on it. But yeah, as seen on display is the princess. And looks more like almost like a silhouette, but I do see some grades of shading, which is excellent, which is what I wanted to see. Now, just to show you how it's working, I'm going to slow this down to a very low speed. I'm just going to move the doll ornament out of the way and shine the torch in. As you'll see, as you can see there, the spot of light scanning across the dome sensor. Basically, the dome sensor picks up each element of light one bit by bit, and each element of light is a variation in intensity, which each element of varying intensity gets converted to an electrical signal of various voltage, and pretty much scans across line by line and of varying brightnesses, and after 32 lines you get a formation of a picture. But anyhow, you can see the scanning in action, and I guess you can make out on display. You make out the light coming scanning across at a very slow rate and of varying brightnesses for each line. It's pretty much how electronic television works too, except it's all electronic scanning from the beam, the television beam, pretty much the camera pretty much having the image focused on a photosensitive plate, and the beam pretty much scanning across the plate, and the beam sends back various electrical signals from each element of various intensities and line by line, and it's pretty much like that in slow motion, and in fast motion you get, and now with the persistence of our eyes you see a full picture. Best way I can really explain offhand anyhow. And it's really cool. You can actually slow this right down and see the scanning in slow motion, and then I speed it up, and there you have a blotch of light from the lamp. Now let's stick something else in front of it. Perhaps my favourite C's power can. The thing is, I've got to somehow make sure it's focused. So bear with me a sec. I'm trying to multitask here, film and focus at the same time. Let's get into focal position. Doesn't look quite intelligible on the screen, but I am kind of getting the dude's face off the C's Power energy can, which is good. It's just another issue I'm finding with this camera is I tend to get a dark shading effect in the center of the picture, which I'm sort of a bit ho-hum about that. Now I can see the top of the dude's face. Probably might pay to zoom it out a bit. Alright, got the can at more distant from the lens, so we can now probably make out the dude's face a bit better. Yep, I can see a flickering image of that man's face. Probably doesn't look quite as good filming off the screen of my mobile phone camera, but perhaps you can probably make it out. I can certainly make it out from looking at the monitor. Anyway, how about that? We're now displaying more intelligible looking pictures on my mechanical TV camera. It's amazing how you can make a camera out of a simple mechanical layout, even though it's low resolution, just to be able to make pictures through simple means of a image image pickup sensor and some lenses and some amplification circuitry and a light bank driver and a motor speed control for a spinning record disc. Pretty cool, eh? I love vintage television cameras and I get a thrill out of making my own, and this is the biggest thrill since I made that homebrew Vidicon camera last year. Anyhow, I'm going to start making some tele recordings very soon, and I'm going to try using this camera with Gary's NBTV, the big picture software, which will display the signal coming from this mechanical camera on computer screen. Anyhow, stay tuned for future videos and tele recordings. This is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel signing out.